Hi, I'm Todd Danielson, Chief Utilities Executive for Avon Lake Regional Water, here to give a recap of the board meeting for Tuesday, July 10th, 2018. It was a long meeting. We had a work session followed by the regular meeting, and the work session was quite an interesting meeting because we had Tri-C, the corporate college of Tri-C, talking about a partnership that we're about to enter into regarding continuous improvement. As an organization, we are looking to embrace the ISO 9001 management standard, as well as maybe some other ISO standards, maybe the 55001, which is on asset management, maybe the 50001, which is on energy management, and also maybe the 14001, which is on environmental management. Regardless, we are about to enter into further partnership with Tri-C. They've done a lot of professional development and performance improvement work so far, and we'll continue with them to get into continuous improvement and the ISO 9001 and other standards. That'll be probably two and a half year project. That'll take us through 2020. And as the information was provided in the work session so that the board could ask questions, it was about an hour-long work session. Then in the regular meeting, the board approved us entering into that contract. Following that, there was a board approval on continuing with onboarding services, which is, we had our new Chief of Utility Operations start in March, and we've got a consultant who has been helping us, helping to make sure that the CUO gets up to speed and gets most effective as quickly as possible, and that will go on. Part of it's working with the two of us so that we can both most effectively work with each other. In addition to that, there was an easement or a covenant that was approved, or to allow a connection of a few homes where there's no sewer service in front of them but behind them, which is a little bit different, but it's a temporary service. And we extended our contract for Republic Services to haul our residuals from our wastewater treatment process to the landfill. And then a bunch of information items. We actually, on July 18th, will be providing Senator Gail Manning and Representative Nathan Manning tours of our water and wastewater facilities. They're quite interested in understanding our process better and understanding the public health benefit as well as economic benefits that an organization such as ours provides. Also, there was discussion about some things called lockbox and e-lockbox, and what we're doing is we're working on an agreement with our bank where they actually process our payments. The only difference that will mean for our customers is that if you're mailing in payment, it would be mailed to a P.O. box in Cleveland as opposed to 201 Miller Road. Aside from that, there's really no other difference. So what that will do is that will help to regulate or kind of flatten out some of the peaks and valleys in busyness that our staff has, and it'll allow us to have fewer staff members overall. So it'll help save us money. So moving forward with that, we have a new laborer. That's another thing who started on the 9th of July, helping to grow the department a little bit so that we are able to better maintain the infrastructure that we are responsible for maintaining, such as hydrants and exercising the valves, making sure that they're working so that they can be shut off as necessary if their water breaks, a variety of other things. A number of other items. We're working with the city on part of the way we've paid for some of our projects are through what's called bond anticipation notes. And what those are 1-year notes as opposed to long 20-year loans or bonds. And we're trying to pay down those notes as quickly as possible so that we can, we were taking advantage of the short-term interest rates. Those short-term rates are still less than 2%, but they're on the increase, so we want to pay down those notes as quickly as possible. A variety of other minor issues, but nothing of huge importance. I guess the last thing to talk about would be the lateral separations. That is a huge aspect where the first deadline is November 30th of 2018, which is not too many months away. And I know of at least one contractor that is already booking past that deadline. So if you have not if you know you have the November 30th of 2018 deadline and you do not have your separation scheduled yet, at least get your inspection if you haven't had the inspection. And if you need to get your work done, get it done now, please, because we don't want to have to take you to court on this. And we certainly want you to be able to make the take advantage of the $1,000 wastewater bill credit if you do get the work done by November 30th of 2018. With that, the next board meeting is on August 21st of 2018, so we are in summer recess now, so there will not be another board recap for a number of weeks. With that, I'm Todd Danielson with Avon Lake Regional Water, and thanks, and enjoy the water.